That was a lie.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done.
What's good, everybody? AB Media 83 here, and welcome to this Colosseum special. Thanks for the update, Snowman, but this one is just a little bit more personal. As you see the title of the show, Thomas, the token liberal bishop. Now I know what you're thinking. Why am I talking about Thomas, the token liberal bishop? Well, he called me out on TikTok, and I told him, you have two choices. You can come on this stream, or you could come on my weekly stream on Saturday. It makes me no difference. Now, what am I talking about? Give me 1 second. I'll show you what I'm talking about, because I have nothing to hide. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. Go to me. No, better yet, go to my favorites. Find this knucklehead's video. Give me 1 second, y'all. What am I doing? All right. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Share screen. Here we go. All right. Let's go to his channel. And I believe it's he's a very, very bitter, salty liberal, so he cries a lot. So let's see, which one is it? Oh, yep, here it is.
It never fails. It never fails. No matter how much I talk about being above politics, some political hack will come
in. You're not above politics. You're just a shitty liberal. You're not above politics at all.
This particular hack right here has been snipping at my nuts for years now. See, him and I can't see eye to eye.
Yes, he's making fun of my eyesight. I really don't care.
He likes to come in and talk shit, but I can't see why the fuck he would want to do that. Nobody is going to kiss the Democrat Party ass. Who in the fuck asked them to do so?
Oh, you'll understand why I told him that. Because I'm going to put context to this.
Well, kids, he hasn't been embarrassed enough. Let's see if I can embarrass him some more. He's AB Media 83, which means he was born in 1983, which means I had.
which means I'm a grown man and I have to take your shit.
Have at least 13 years, no, 12 years more experience than this idiot does. And as you can see,
Wow. Am I supposed to be impressed? Is that supposed to intimidate me somehow? You got quote unquote 13 more years of more experience than I do. Okay. Okay, really? And by the way, I've tagged his YouTube channel in here, so he's more than welcome to join the panel. I don't really care, as you can see. But let's continue.
this is all he does. This is it. There's no media. It's just him.
Oh, there's no media, huh? Wait. What do you say? There's no media. Oh, okay. Let's yeah. I don't create content. I don't create media at all, huh? Okay. I'm independent. You big dummy. Nobody else created that. I didn't pay anybody to create that. That came from me. But you know, it just so happens I haven't uploaded. I don't upload on TikTok like that. So,
But oh, I'm sorry, y'all didn't get a good look at him. Hold on. Well, at least he put on a suit this time. Last time he had a
actually, in all fairness, that's an AI generated image, but you know,
profile picture. Didn't look good. It didn't look good. So once again, I am forced.
well, I'm not trying to date you, nigga. So why do you care about how my profile picture look? I'm not trying to date you, and for the record, I'm not trying to date any heifer that follows you.
To take somebody's child to school, especially a child I did not.
You're right. You're taking a Marine's child to school, allegedly. Allegedly.
Birthed into this world, and if I had, I would disown. Okay,
Wow.
let's go through this again. You haven't
Now you see why I call him a salty liberal?
learned yet. Are you incapable of seeing anything
Once again, making fun of my eyesight. Anyway.
outside of the prism of Democrat and Republican? Is that what this is?
When did I tell any of y'all to go vote for Trump? When I tell any of y'all to vote for Trump? Y'all vote for whoever you want to vote for. Hell, I voted for a few Democrats the last few election cycles, so see, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But anyway.
Are you just so illiterately bold that it is impossible for you to see anything outside of Democrat and Republican?
You really shouldn't be talking about yourself like that, bro.
You were the same motherfucker because you were trying so desperately to kiss ass to get accepted. You were the same motherfucker.
In all honesty, I don't know if I'm accepted by MAGA or not, and quite frankly, I don't give a shit. Seriously, I don't know if I'm accepted by MAGA or not. I'm sure there are some MAGA people who respect me, and certainly there are racist MAGA people out here. I've never denied that. Anyway.
I will sit up and tell people that the Democrats are the party of KKK, Republicans free to slaves. Nobody gives a shit. And if you have to go that fucking far back to find any glory in the side that you live in or the side that you vote for, your party is ass.
Okay. Let's go to the 1920s, since that's a little bit more recent. And by the way, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it, dummy. So, who played Birth of the Nation in the White House again? Oh, I'm sure it was the mean old Republicans, right? Who played Birth of a Nation in the White House again? Oh, right, it was a Democrat. Who the last Democratic president we have who had stage 4 prostate cancer? Who was his mentor again? Oh, right, a Klan member named Strong Thurman. Really, bruh? Really, Thomas?
On a political level, you're going to keep voting for a party that does not want you. They have made this.
Wow, you said that if the Democrat want heterosexual men in any shape or fashion. You actually, he actually said that as if the Democrat Party wants heterosexual males voting for them, which clearly by their actions they don't.
Abundantly clear. Did you think when they said black fatigue, your ass wasn't talked about? Yeah, stupid.
Yeah, yeah, we're all the N word to them. What else is new? You think you're not the N word to the Democrats that you take up for the ideology you take up for? Really, bro? You don't think you're an N with a hard R to them?
But you are. They were talking about your black ass. You were part of black fatigue, idiot. No matter how much you dance for dry ass Popeyes biscuits with not an ounce of water within 10 miles.
Oh, I'm gonna show you in a minute. I ain't the one buck dancing for dry ass biscuits. I ain't the one here buck dancing for dry ass biscuits.
You're still part of it, dummy.
Oh,
But more than anything, you are voting against the best interests of every fucking person in your life.
based on what facts? Based on what fact, Thomas? If you're watching, you listen. If you're listening, matter of fact, I'll go on to put it out. If you're listening, if you're watching or you're listening, here's the link. Come up. Based on what facts?
I'm sure you don't give a fuck, and I'm pretty sure they don't give a fuck about you. But you cannot sit up and try to give anybody any sort of salient ass advice about anything, especially when you don't know what the fuck you are talking about.
Okay. We're gonna see if you know what you're talking about.
That's on a political level. You have no fucking idea what you speak of. You don't. You
Okay, you can tell yourself that lie. Okay.
regurgitate the same shit that you heard some other goofy motherfucker say that has
Oh, you're one to talk, Thomas.
said some other goofy motherfucker said that some white supremacist said. You sound like
Oh. You really want to have this conversation?
a fucking broken Xerox.
Guys, fellas, you're going to see what I'm talking about in a minute. Let's finish out this video.
Machine. Talking to you right now is wasting my goddamn time. Not yours, mine. I'm giving you glory, and you are giving me fucking
Actually, I'm probably wasting my time now too, this is the only video that's going to have his name tagged in it. I guarantee you.
IBS. And on a personal level, this is the only attention you get. Now I understand you have a kink fetish of being beat down by a smarter black man, and I get that, but you probably need to find somebody else to fuck with. You do. Because you are literally, quite literally, beneath me.
That remains to be seen, but okay.
I am literally stepping on your fucking forehead to even have this goddamn conversation. I
How?
literally feel sometimes like that line in Braveheart. Who is it that speaks to me as if I needed his advice? You are a waste of my time, child.
Oh, so wait, so you're the king that thought it was okay to have your knight sleep with the Scottish's wives that have first dibs on Any Scotsman that got married? Oh, you want to compare yourself to that dude? Not a good comparison. Yeah, dummy. I watched the movie Braveheart, so that's not a good comparison, brother. I'm just saying. You want to be Longshanks, really? You thought you thought I haven't watched the movie, dummy?
I've asked you to go live. You chicken the fuck out. Why? Because you can't stand on none of that bullshit you talk about.
I'm live now. And I don't always check my TikTok message, so I probably missed your message. When did you call me out? In fact, I've been going live every week for the past 2 or 3 years. So, and I've dealt with smarter and better. So,
I have seen all of your videos in one. It's the same shit. Ooh, let me regurgitate what's gonna give me the biscuits.
you guys have no idea what you're in for. He's talking about himself. If you don't believe me, wait till this video get done.
I insult your appearance because at this point, that's the only way I can think of to get you to understand that you can't see me. I am John Cena in your fucking world. Let me know when you are ready to put that bullshit that you've been chasing around on my nuts for 2 years to the test. If you ain't willing
Nah, bro, I ain't looking at your nuts like that. Seriously.
to show and prove, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Host a live, I'll show up. I'll host a live, you show up. So I can literally eviscerate your ass once and for fucking all. But if you're not going to do that, you're going to be the coward ass motherfucker I've known you to be for 2 fucking years. Continue to make these dumbass comments, and all I'm going to do is laugh at your stupid ass and block you because you're wasting my fucking time. Nobody wants to kiss the Democratic Party's ass. I don't give a fuck if you do or not. I think I've made it perfectly fucking clear that I'm not a Democrat or a Republican or progressive or conservative or liberal. Okay, no. I'm a goddamn damn near socialist, stupid. Meaning I'm
Okay.
smarter than you.
Okay, we're gonna put that to the test.
Go pick up a book. Any book. I don't give a fuck what it is. Cat in the Hat. I don't care. When you get your intelligence level nearly close to what I was leaving out of high school, then maybe I'll talk to you. Until such time, you're wasting my time, child. I should start charging you for these lessons. With your ignorant ass.
Okay, you want to call somebody ignorant? Okay, let's go to his previous video. And he said he's not kissing the Democrat Party's ass. Well, let's go to his previous video.
So, Bernie Sanders goes on the Andrew Schultz podcast and basically says, in non-simple terms, in order for us on the left to win elections, we got to go listen to the podcast bros and the soon-to-be the people that are currently in the depths of the alt-right pipeline.
Yep, very disrespectful.
Yep. That was said. Hey, Democratic operatives, consultants, and all of you motherfuckers. Let me help y'all understand something. You see, the way my anger is set up, I'm never reaching out to them motherfuckers. Never. Ever, ever, ever. They can all.
Yeah, he's a real shitty liberal. He also hates passport bros.
Every one of them collectively, individually, as theater groups, can all go get the skull caps that you put when you get ready to go in the pool. Get them some nice Speedos or some fucking swim trunks. I don't really care. Get some flippers or barefoot. I don't give a fuck. Find the highest diving board they can. I want them to jump on it 3 times, leap off, do a triple Lindy body splash or body spin, and they are more than welcome to come drown in this dick. You see, this is the fucking problem. This is what is called normalizing fucking behavior. No. If you are one of these kids that feel like you're walking on eggshells because you don't know what the fuck to say, that sounds like a you problem. That ain't a me problem. If you say N-word, I'm going to smack the shit at you. I'm going to smack you 3 times and have you calling me Susan. Susan. If you cannot walk,
as you can see, he's a shitty token liberal.
Through your life without saying a gay slur or a trans slur, stay home. Stay the fuck home. Nobody wants you around. Stay home. But for some reason, the Democratic Party and everybody around it, I'm looking at you, Ben's person. Figure that joke out. Ben's person. Everybody says we got to reach across the aisle to these motherfuckers. No, I don't. No.
Oh, but he's not kissing the Democrat Party's ass, right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it is. But I'm not focused on that.
No. I'm going to reach out to them motherfuckers. Fuck them. Eyebrow stiff Jackson. Fuck you, Sauce. I don't have to reach out to them goddamn people. I don't. You know why? Because they're a minority.
Okay, keep telling yourself that lie.
The alt-right pipeline podcast bro motherfuckers are a minor minority in this.
And you're not? With them fingernails, bro? Okay.
Fucking country.
Okay, bro.
And if the Democrats are trying to reach out to them, hey, miss me with the bullshit, bitch. Don't send me another fucking email asking me for $3. Don't. If your strategy is to reach out to them motherfuckers, nah.
Okay, so this dude's on the Democrats' email list, but he claims he's not a Democrat. I'm not on the email list. I'm not registered with them. Well, I am a registered Democrat, but they don't send me shit. And I want anything from them anyway. And I sure as hell ain't donating.
See, we're not even talking about reaching out to moderate Republicans who are not MAGA. No, we're talking about reaching out to these jackasses. The whiny bitch boys. The woe
Maybe you should look in the mirror.
is me crowd. And the goofy white bitches that hang around with them. You think I should heal the political divide? The fuck I look like? Super glue? Fuck them people. See, the Democrats keep forgetting over and over that they have a larger coalition on the left side than they do on the right. On the right,
not anymore. They don't. You living in la la land, bruh. This dude living in la la land. The Democrats do not have the majority that they think they have it all. But you know, keep telling yourself that lie, bruh.
it is grapes of wrath. Just dry dust bowls filled with nothing but alt-right tumbleweeds. The fucking music from the good, the bad, and the ugly keeps playing every time they take their ass over there. Whereas on the left, you got a whole coalition. Whole ass coalition. You keep going to the right. Over on the left, it's like, ready the Armada. We will use the old ways. And there's a whole fucking Armada army ready to fight if you'd listen to them. Y'all gonna keep going on these shitty ass podcasts featuring Andrew Schultz, Joe Rogan, and the rest of these goddamn incel makers, listening to their goddamn bitch moaning and complaining, and I'm supposed to listen to them too? Fuck you.
Now do you understand why I call him a token liberal? I would call him a shit lib, but that's Jimmy Dore's line, and what's going on. What's going on, Lewis? But he claims to be an independent. He claims to be.
I'm independent.
He's more like
You big dummy.
He's more like a big dummy. Case in
You
point.
big dummy.
Now, I at him on his YouTube channel, so he's more than welcome to join the panel. I don't give a shit. And matter of fact, let me go to my TikTok message. Because I did call him out on TikTok. So let's go to my profile picture.
Once again, I am forced to take somebody's child to school.
All right, Thomas Bishop, you have two choices. You can debate me tomorrow on my YouTube channel at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. What we're doing now. You can debate me on Saturday on my weekly show on YouTube at 10:30 p.m. Makes me no difference. And we'll see whether or not you're better than me.
Once again, I am forced to take somebody.
He's claiming he's going to take somebody's child. Now, bear in mind, this dude is a soldier. He claims he was in the military and he was in the Army and the Navy. Okay. So he thinks he's going to take a Marine son to school, huh? That's right. My father was a Marine. Served in the Korean War. Oh, that's an understatement. That right there is an understatement. But let's go back to his silly videos for a minute. All right. Let's see this. He does another video crying about Bernie Sanders, but he's not a Democrat. He's not a Democrat operative, right?
Something else that Bernie Sanders has said in that damn interview with that fucking Andrew Schultz that I've heard over and over several times throughout the years. Identity politics.
Yeah, Democrats need to stop doing it. It's killing the Democrat Party. That's one of the main reasons you don't have the majority.
So once and for all, let's talk about identity politics realistically. Okay. I am a college graduate with a bachelor's degree. I'm a veteran with time in both the Army and the Navy. I'm a father. I'm a grandfather. I am a husband. I am a brother, and I am a son. I am a co-owner of a radio station. I have several shows on said radio station.
Hey, what's going on there?
Hey, what's going on? Sorry I'm late.
No, you're good. If he wants to debate me 101, I'll just bring you down. I really don't care. But yeah, anybody else want to come, that's fine. If he wants to debate me 101, that's fine. I don't really care.
Yeah, by the way, as far as Bird Senior goes, thank you for your service.
Yeah, he's been gone for he's about 25 years now, but yeah.
May he rest in peace.
But he claims he's not a Democrat, and he claims he's not kissing the Democrat Party's ass. Just listen.
Radio station. So which means I am a host of shows on this radio station. All of that is encompassed by me being black. It's not a result of, it's encompassed in. I could have put who just so happens to be black behind everything I just said. So explain to me, why do I have to turn off that part when I go in the voting booth? Why is that the one part who happens to be black? Why is that the one fucking part I got to turn off to go in and vote? Why? Explain that to me. Is my life experience not supposed to count when I vote because I've had the life experience of the average African American man in America. Is that not, am I not supposed to say something about that while I go in the voting booth? What the fuck is it with Democrats screaming about identity politics? Your entire party is literally peopled by motherfuckers with identities. The Republican Party is the only party that literally, in order for you to be in it, you must literally submit everything else that you are to be a part of the club. If you don't believe me, look at Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger.
Okay. How is the pot calling the kettle black? Seriously. You
Truth be
speak.
told, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Both parties have their total line people. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
both sides. I don't deny that. Both sides have their total line people. And quite frankly, I'm not kissing either party's ass.
Both
But
sides have their sycophants.
yep, you say that as if AOC and Bernie Sanders are even properly accepted in the Democrat Party right now.
No, they're not. In fact, Bernie went independent, didn't he?
Yeah, and they screwed him twice. But he's acting like there's no total line in the Democrat Party. Really?
Shit, man, I remember back in the '90s, Joe Lieberman went an independent afterwards. No, back in the 2000s, sorry, Joe Lieberman. Remember him?
Yep.
Al Gore's running mate in 2000.
Yep.
After some time, he went independent.
Yep. He's not with us anymore. But yep.
May he rest in peace.
Look at Joe Walsh. When they became individualistic,
Oh, that dude that didn't pay his child support. Oh, never mind. Anyway,
when they started to realize that what was going on in the name of their party was wrong, and they decided to say something about it, they were excommunicated. The Democrats want that same thing.
where have you been? The Democrats have that same thing. They screwed Bernie twice. Dumbass.
Not to mention how many other
What
groups.
the fuck?
Sorry, not to mention how many groups are used as buffers from the real constituents. Same thing with Republicans. You got Latinos and Asians, and they're just adjacent groups, but they got to toe the line whether they like it or not.
Yep.
Why don't y'all just
Find the line
become
what I just said?
Republicans? Call yourself West Side Republicans. Go there. Just go there. Because I'm not about to turn off my life experience as 53 years as a black man in this country so I can win a fucking election. You can elect these nuts. I'm not gonna do it. And no fucking body else should. When you are voting for women's rights issues, are you supposed to forget that you're a woman to do it? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, actually, if you vote Democrat as a woman, you're supposed to forget you're a woman to do it because they want Transformers to play in men's sports. So, yeah, actually, you are supposed to forget you're a woman. Well, at least if you're voting on the Democrat side, I'm just saying.
Well, all groups eventually just get off the bus.
It sounds fucking asinine. If you are a gay or trans person, are you supposed to turn all that off so you can win a fucking election? Or is it supposed to be the motivating factor for why?
There are openly gay and trans people, transformer people on the Republican side. So your point is what?
But they're not completely embraced.
You
They're not completely embraced. There's the thing, you understand. They're highly conservative. And
Yep.
even though the oldest lobbying group are the log cabin Republicans, who are LGBTQ plus Republicans,
Mm-hmm.
they pretty much have been like on the sidelines when you think about it. Because remember, Republicans in general are anti-LGBTQ plus for the most part. Even though you got many who are conservative, in their views and they believe in certain aspects, but
That
they
is
are against. But
yeah.
the problem is,
Hold
but the
on, wait,
problem is,
Namer. That's
sorry.
true. All
Mhm.
that is true, but you also got to keep in mind that but on it ain't that cozy on the Democrat side either because
Mm,
what's going on, Charles? It's not that cozy on the Democrat side either because the Democrats do a lot of shit they don't agree with either.
true,
I mean,
true.
A lot of shit that they do
I'm
not
listening
agree
to
with.
all this. I'm
Go ahead.
listening to the guy, and he's arguing all this shit. And this is what I like to call mammyism. They're just loud and wrong for the sake of being loud and wrong.
Pretty much.
And when you look at it,
Mm.
I don't know why he's coming at you because he looks like he's trying to get some fucking clout. Once again, black people got to argue with other people to try to get their clout. We're looking at you, several people in the black sector of YouTube. What is his major beef?
His major beef is pretty much he's Trump deranged.
He's what?
He hates white people and he's Trump deranged.
Then move out the country. It's almost 50, 60,
It gets better.
almost
He
70
hates passport bros too.
for what?
I don't have an answer, Charles. He has grandchildren. He's married. I'm confused. Why are you worried about where another man sticks his thing?
Wait a
This
minute,
is
does he have
deranged.
granddaughters?
It doesn't
I
matter.
don't know.
It
I don't
really
know.
doesn't. It doesn't matter because he sounds like a lunatic. Like, why are you worried about what grown men do with their business and their money? You sound deranged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, think about this. Does this sound like a sane person is speaking?
Nope.
Nothing sane about this, and I'm for the most part insane myself.
You got a really deranged person who's supposed to be married. This is the reason why black relationships are shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because you spend your time trying to, instead of being so-called happy or the example of what a black relationship is, you prove everybody to fuck right.
Mm-hmm.
There goes black love.
Got your ass up, put on your clothes, and went into a voting booth in the first place. The identity is humanity, man. Everything else is
He's not a Democrat, but he's defending identity politics. Okay.
a wellspring from that. Meaning, if I am voting for clean water and clean air, I am voting as a black man thinking about humanity first and profits last. My identity did not have to be negated to be able to make the right fucking decision. It didn't cost me nothing. Cost me absolutely nothing. It is what puts me on the left side of political discourse in this country because the right side would put profits over people.
Well, that's what the Democrats did. Did they put profits over people when they voted to keep you as second-class citizens of Jim Crow?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Line over humanity.
Wasn't it the Democrats
But you want me
who put in 3 strikes and you're out? No one got a predominantly armed black man.
But Charles, he told me that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. If you have to go to that back far in history that shows you don't have a good argument. Okay.
Okay, we'll go back
turn
last
that
year.
part of my
Wait a minute,
Okay,
wasn't
we'll
it
go
the
back last year.
Dixiecrats? Hold on. Was it the Dixiecrats who were the biggest opponents? No, Dixiecrats in the South who were the biggest opponents to civil rights laws being passed?
That is correct.
Yes. We'll go back to last year. What did Biden do for black men? As a matter of fact, what did the Democrats do for the country? They spend,
May I?
and gave everybody else money.
Yep.
May I? In the words of Charlie Murphy, not a goddamn thing.
So when you got to go back there, There's historically a reason why. There's historically a reason why you don't want us to go back in history. Because if people found out the historical references that are made to this shitty party,
Then we realize how full of shit they are.
let's look at their cities.
Pretty
Ooh.
much.
Democratic ran cities are not safe.
Charles, just for the record, how many prosecutors, female prosecutors, have been sent to jail in your city?
Only one.
Oh, only one. Okay.
I mean,
Isn't there another
you
one?
had
But she's in another state, right?
somewhere. I
Mhm.
mean, you had 3 mayors leaving disgrace that were female.
Oh, okay. That's the
Black.
mayor. Okay, my bad.
2 out of 3 of them served time.
Ooh.
Damn.
All Democrat.
Wait, what happened to the third one? She got charged but let go?
No, she left in disgrace because she's the reason why we had the riots.
Hey, speaking of which,
Oh, I remember
guess
the
who's
riot.
running in Georgia for governor again? And actually, it's not Stacey Abrams.
Is it Bottoms?
Yes.
So Atlanta really want to fuck.
I'll never get over that name, Keisha Lance Bottoms. You can't.
So George, so Atlanta want to first. Atlanta don't want a top. They want a bottom as governor. Mm.
Not just any, but no, not just any bottom, but a power bottom.
Don't talk about
Oh
TD
man, I needed this laugh.
No,
So
I shouldn't have said that. That's not very nice. Don't talk about TD Jakes like that. Let me shut up.
anyway,
Anyway,
take that. Take that.
he just stepped down, so I shouldn't go there. But
No, let's go there, please. Let's go there. I need a good
His
laugh.
code name.
I've been fucked.
His code
Look,
name is Thundercat.
man.
I mean,
Well,
have you noticed when the Diddy trial was starting, TD Jakes decided to step down?
yeah, that is. You're right about that, Charles. That is quite convenient. He stepped down right before the Diddy trial started.
What do you get? Wait a minute. You got something to hide? You think?
I mean,
Maybe it could be. Maybe it could be like. Maybe it could be like. What's his face? What's his face from Chicago? It's stuck in the closet. It's stuck in the closet. Oh my God! A rubber.
Well, just like Bottoms, just like what's her first name? Miss Bottoms.
Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Well, for Keisha Bottoms, right? For TD Jakes, it's going to be very hard to pull out. So,
wait. Hold on. Let me ask a question. This Bottoms character, she got a fat ass.
Actually, she does.
Okay, that makes sense, and the last thing makes sense because if a woman with bottoms and a small ass, I'm like, well, there's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with it aesthetically. This is something wrong.
The sad part about it, she's definitely going to get the Atlanta vote with that last name.
Pretty much.
Myself off and just vote with the flow. Why? My decision-making process starts as being a black man in America. My decision-making process ends with me being a black man in America. And every
Good for you.
decision,
I've always been a black man first, so
every political decision I make, every political decision I talk about starts and ends with that disclaimer. As a black man in America, I'm a business.
So, as a black man in America, I should vote for a party that does not give a shit about heterosexual black men like myself. Is what you're saying?
Black men in general.
Well, actually, that's not even accurate, Namer. I should vote for a party that does not give a shit about heterosexual men in general. Look what, and case in point, look at what they're doing to David Hogg, a white boy. Anyway,
owner. But I am also a black man in America. So I am a business owner who happens to be black. Meaning,
wait, you're a business owner and you're voting for the Democrat Party.
So, who said you should
First
give a lot more of your money away?
Nah.
First of all,
I can think about business, but I can also think about it from the standpoint of the shit that black men like myself have gone through. If Democrats don't stop listening to these fucking idiots,
And you talk
keep
about the women.
pretending like you can win an
who's he referring
election
to?
by denying what you are. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. And your party is going to be peopled by folks who don't give two flying fucks. And you will never get the people again. You will never get the people again.
Well, actually, that's the state of the Democrat Party now. But anyway,
By ignoring identity politics, you can't talk about poverty. Because you will.
wait a minute. Based on what facts?
Well, what is the purpose of identity politics other than to a distraction from focusing what needs to be fixed?
Exactly.
I mean, think
Actually
about
have
it. Think
people
about this.
believe in.
Hold on a second.
ahead.
Sorry.
Wait a minute.
Hear me out.
My governor of my state voted down investigations of the effects of slavery and Jim Crow.
Yeah, and he's not even ADOS. He's not ADOS.
And here's the crazy part.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he is ADOS or not. I think he's ADOS.
Caribbean, I think, but I'm gonna check him out. Let me check. What's his last name? What's his name?
Westmore.
All right.
You're telling me, what does that look like to the world, a black man saying, we don't need any more studies, we have studies now. And he's a Democrat.
Yep.
Oh.
I wasn't surprised by that, but you know.
Why doesn't the old Dixiecrats want to go in for a reparations bill? Because if you get something out of it, you keep claiming to be a victim.
But you know, in the video he did on me, he claims he's an independent. Does he sound independent to you?
No.
Independent woman.
Surgery done on them?
No comment.
Any parent that would do that, they just need to be shot in the back of the head.
He got the same fucking argument as an independent woman.
First off, you cannot have any surgery like that until you're over the age of 18. It's called consent. But since you simple motherfuckers don't understand when nice people tell this shit.
Surgery done on them? Any parent that would do that, they just need to be shot in the back of the head.
Look here. First off, you cannot have any.
You know, this is the bullshit with their school systems that can actually say the kid wanted to be a cat. They wouldn't even have to. They didn't even. There's times they wouldn't even tell the parents.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and we got this knucklehead defending him.
Conversation about Christianity in America.
Home Depot is so awesome. I can buy some plants.
This is a hateful motherfucker. He got tons of videos. I couldn't hate on her blue like this.
Yo, I'm looking up this Westmore character.
Okay.
All right, what I can tell you here.
I am prejudiced against because I'm a rich white billionaire. If I'm just the average guy down the block, they're not pulling me in. Of course, you know what?
From what I heard, Jim Irsay's always been a crazy old man, so whatever.
It's going to sound like if people hear you say they're prejudiced against a rich man.
Someone pointed out to me today that he had an overdose about a year ago. I didn't even know that, but you know.
Overdose of what?
I don't know.
It sounds like it's the truth. I can give a damn what people think, how anything sounds. It sounds like.
He just died. Jim Irsay, owner of the Indianapolis Colts, just died.
Yeah, we know.
Before we get let's all remember how great of a benevolent human being he was. I wanted to make sure people knew what he said out of his own mouth. You notice I ain't shamed him. I simply played his words. Jim Irsay has passed away.
Okay, whatever.
Is this figuring out?
What?
Actually, yes. Black.
What?
I'm going to talk to 3 of the groups that were heavily voting for Donald Trump. See if you like this.
But he's an independent, right?
Wait a minute. His fingernails are painted?
So,
yes.
Donald Trump put Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in charge of health and.
Wait a minute. He has earrings. He's got the. What type of music does he listen to?
I have no. I don't know.
No.
Go ask him.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to piss anybody off. Sorry.
And then he's just started slashing the fucking people that work everywhere in departments and things of that nature. One of which being the people that oversee and get help for coal miners with black lung. Just slashed the whole fucking thing.
The question is, were they even helping coal miners for black lung? There's a lot of waste in the government.
All right. Okay. Then Donald Trump's administration started to fire.
Yes, those are black nails. It is what it is.
Veterans who worked for the Veterans Administration.
Charles, you can confirm this. You know how many veterans I've seen get online talk about how bad the VA is?
Yeah, it's horrible. It's like, why would you keep the same people in who've been making the system horrible? And most of the people that got their jobs taken from them were contractors, not federal employees.
Fired. All right. So much so that they also, reduced the amount of people working at the Veterans Crisis Line. Yeah. Then.
Well, I didn't think he would. I'm sure he didn't think I would have a veteran up here. Have you ever called that line, Charles? Just out of curiosity.
No.
Okay.
I mean, here's the part. How many people do you need for the line? And you have multiple organizations that still get money. Here's the thing about it. There's multiple veterans organizations that still get money from the federal and state government. They're just a lot tighter with it. So none of these organizations went out of business and stopped running. So come on, man. Come on.
Donald Trump has proposed. Donald Trump and the Republican Party. Got to make sure you say that. The Republican Party. Remember them? Pick them up trucks, got them a shotgun, daddy's Bible, and all that good shit, right? With the cowboy hats. Remember them? Okay. Now, Donald Trump's administration is talking about cutting trillions of dollars from things like Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, food stamps.
Pause. He just said he's not touching Medicaid and Medicare.
No, he's not. He's changing the requirements, but he's not touching it if you already have it.
Well, we'll see. All in due time. But anyway.
See, this is the shit that people don't get the right information for. What's the point of having a thumbs down button if you can't see what's thumbs down?
See what?
I always look at this. What's the point of having a thumbs down button if you can't see how many thumbs down you got?
They've been hiding that since 2020, man.
There's a add-on you can get if you got a Chromium browser that shows you.
Oh, okay.
A lot of poor white people, including poor women, white women with children who depend on these programs.
Well, guess
and
what?
All of this slashing and cutting and firing.
Do what they always say to us as men. Be better. Take better care of your womb. You can't go off a big daddy government to take care of you.
Y'all hearing about that big, beautiful bill that he's talking about? which a part of it is there's a part in there for $175 billion for an golden dome, which is the same as what Israel has with the Iron Dome in Israel. But while he's hitting y'all with that shiny golden dome, all of this racks up to a $4 trillion tax cut. So to the minors that voted for Trump, the veterans that voted for Trump, and the poor white folks that voted for Trump, who they thought 3 times in a row now is going to make their life so much better, all to give one of the largest tax cuts in American history to people like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. How you feel now?
And BGS has already been over it. If you listen to Swacker, it wouldn't matter if you have raised your taxes. You still wouldn't have enough money to really deal with the debt. You have to cut in Medicare and Medicaid. That's where all the big costs are.
Basically, we're talking about austerity.
Pretty much, and I can tell you what it is. It's these medical companies overcharging for those medications.
Yeah. That's the reason why they're going to combating them. Here's the part.
Pharma.
Go ahead, Charles.
Here's the part. We're already getting overcharged for goods coming out of other countries.
Right.
We're already getting charged more for medications. So, like you said, no news. What about USA? All the money they wasted.
Oh, yeah.
The need to cut the defense budget. Here's the question. There's a good reason why your country doesn't get invaded.
Yep.
And most of your innovations come out of where? The military.
It's a double-edged sword. No doubt about it.
So if you it's like you buy a home. How much are you going to put into that home to protect it? Nobody wants to talk about that part.
Nope, they don't.
And when you look at it,
now?
Go ahead.
From a very simple standpoint, well, how do you feel about the education system? Are your kids coming out smarter or are they coming out dumber?
Right now, they're coming out dumber, unfortunately.
And further incompetence.
And let me be perfectly clear. When I say they're coming out dumber, I'm not just talking about the grade school folk. I'm talking about some of you knuckleheads who got college degrees.
A lot of y'all got college degrees, and this is another thing. Why, when the defense budget goes out, the military can't? Do we realize that? Yeah, he. People need to really come out and notice that Detroit 313. Your innovations, your protection.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay soldiers. You run off your belly.
Yep.
You got to make these vehicles. You got to feed them. Not only that, the families. Here's the craziness. Do you really want highly trained people to turn their guns on you?
Oh, no, you don't want that.
No, you don't want that.
The worst thing you can... Disgruntled veterans are an absolute nightmare.
Or disgruntled active duty military personnel.
Even worse.
Here's another one. Most of these jobs that got cut, do you know why a lot of these cuts started? Because a lot of these people working for the government were at home not doing their jobs. It only takes one to fuck it up for everybody. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
But he doesn't realize we wasted so much money on propping girls up.
Mm-hmm.
And hamstringing the boys.
And tamping down the boys. But what innovations did you get?
Not a goddamn one.
Assalamu alaikum, Philip.
We did get one innovation, Charles. We innovated
Me
by
too.
lowering our standards for everything because we have to be inclusive for the girls.
And that's the problem. You either lead, follow, or get the fuck out of the way.
You feel
You're right,
full?
my news. My
Still
brother's
full of
keeper,
maggot?
everybody.
Still?
Yeah.
Some of y'all are watching this phone or watching this video. On a phone you got from someplace like Cricket or Boost Mobile or Mint Mobile or wherever, right?
How would you know?
Right? Some of you got it on you got it on Verizon or AT&T or whatever, right? You know for a
You do too, so shut up.
fact, it's going to be a struggle for you to buy a new phone. It's going to be a struggle for you to maintain.
You can get a decent phone on Amazon for about $100, $100 to $200. Come on.
The payments for the phone plan that you have right now. That's why you're at Cricket or Boost or T-Mobile Boost or Mint Mobile and things of that nature. You're trying to find ways to save the essentials, like you need a cell phone because very few people have landlines. Some of you are going to get up in the morning and go into a dark hole to dig up coal, knowing that it is shortening your life. Some of you are veterans.
They're
Where the
respirators.
veterans have for Vietnam, Desert
Say it again, Charles.
They're respirators, so you don't even breathe none of this shit in.
Shield, Desert Storm, Korea, Afghanistan.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
They don't go in there. This is not the 1800s where you go in there bare nose. You got respirators. You got machines.
And you're afraid that your job isn't going to be there.
No.
You're afraid that your benefits might not be there.
No.
How do you feel now?
Great.
Is any of the shit that people that look like me have been trying to tell you for 70 years, has it sunk in yet?
No, because what people like you try to tell us is that we should worry about the women. And we push the women to go to school only for them to come out with degrees and bullshit.
Degrees in basket weaving.
Are you still holding on to your pride, or are you going to actually admit there's a problem? And that problem is how you vote. Our finest American institutions, the Princetons, the Columbias, they are bowing and bending the knee to Donald Trump.
They should.
They're smart. He's the president, dummy.
All in the guise of fighting anti-Semitism, but what they're really fighting is the First Amendment. And every time one of these colleges capitulates, the First Amendment means less. I guarantee you, a lot of the alumni, a lot of the presidents and deans, y'all voted for this motherfucker, though, didn't you? Didn't you? How do you feel now?
And this is why I told him, nobody's going to kiss the Democrat Party's ass for you. Get over it.
I look at Columbia no different than I look at a community college at this point.
Get the fuck out of here.
But this is what y'all wanted. Do you see what voting selfishly gets you?
More than what we got when we voted as a group.
Is it clear to you? Is it making any?
Definitely more than we got voting for a senile old man with stage 4 prostate cancer. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Any sense?
And a bitch who slept her way to the top.
No, you didn't say it loud enough.
For about 70 years. About 70. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit less. I don't really know. People that look like me have been trying to tell you this. How the fuck do you not have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and you're rooting for the monopoly man?
You could say the same thing for people who vote Democrat blindly, especially in Democrat cities.
Let's look at Democrat cities for a minute.
Ooh. Yeah,
How many vacant homes in those cities? How many of those reconstruction jobs are they going to black people, black men?
Probably none
How many
because
black,
they're giving it to the legal migrants.
how many black men get a hold of those houses to buy?
Hmm.
You can't even
Very
fix
few.
the houses up and make a profit, nor can you buy them once they complete it. So get the fuck
Mm-hmm.
out of here.
Not to mention when you try to repair those things, they're going to they
You've
have
all played
restrictions.
Monopoly. You played it, heard somebody else playing it. You don't root for the rich to win. Because in order for the rich to win, somebody has to lose.
Not necessarily.
Your pride in bullshit has fucked up your life. Your
So we
pride
should. So
in
we should
bullshit
enjoy
has
struggle.
fucked up your
Mm-hmm.
reputation. A lot of these colleges that are capitulating to the Trump administration and their whims, you will never recover. A lot of you coal miners who either have lost friends to black lung or you're sick yourself with black lung. In 2026, are you going to vote smartly or are you going to continue to vote with this guns, God, grits, gravy, and bullshit?
Well,
You
they haven't
veterans,
said me wrong yet.
2/3 of which of you voted for this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Are you going to learn?
Yes. We're gonna vote for him again. You know why? Because the Democrats, ignored us.
Yep.
Are you going to use some of that military training that you've been walking around with? The reason you're called a veteran in the first place. Are you going to use any of that and actually, I don't know, vote smartly the next time?
We did. That's why we didn't vote for the
Some of you
bitch.
poor ass people, poor ass white folk.
Bear in mind, he as you said earlier, Charles, he's voting. He's complaining because they didn't vote because veterans and other people didn't vote for incompetent, AKA who slept their way to the top.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Are you going to learn poverty in West Virginia?
Oh, and since he likes to defend black women, let me rephrase that. He's complaining because they didn't vote for an incompetent, AKA who slept their way to the top, who locked up single mothers for truancy.
And is such an airhead. All she can do is just
Cackle.
copy, paste, repeat all the dementia patients' policies.
Pretty much.
It looks no different than poverty on the south side of Chicago. You have
Oh, do I
wait a minute. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Is Chicago a blue state or a red city? Excuse me, blue city or red city?
It's turning into a red city from what I've been hearing.
But is it currently what?
Blue city.
Blue or purple?
And now,
Blue is
guess
purple.
what? If you're saying it looks like that, look at the reasons. Why do democratic cities look poor?
Mm-hmm.
Why is the education system horrific?
have more in common with poor working class black folks than you think. Maybe you should let go of some of that bullshit and these stereotypes that you heard so that we all can fight collectively and hold these people to account so that your life is.
You probably does nothing but create stereotypes to put on people. So
Yeah, pretty
what's the
much.
point?
You
It's a
call
little
people
bit better.
poor.
Or are you all going to forget this shit next year? Because I can almost guarantee you a Republican will be running in West Virginia in coal country. He will promise a bunch of shit. Coal miners will listen to it. They will vote for him and their life will get worse. There will be a veteran. There will be a Republican running for Congress or Senate, and veterans will listen to him talk about how much he loves the military and this, that, and the third. They will vote for him. Their life will get 10 times worse.
What are they supposed to do? Vote for what are they supposed to do, Charles? Vote for the rainbow flag? Seriously.
There are poor ass white people who still seem to believe that their level of poverty is different than the poverty someplace where there's a predominantly black or brown neighborhood. They will listen to these people tell them about God's grits, gravy, trans people in bathrooms, trans people taking a shit. They will listen to them. They will vote for them, and their life will get infinitely worse. These college these college deans and shit, seeing the carnage that's being done by this administration, will listen to the Republicans say that they will safeguard them, and
Wait
they
a
will
minute.
vote for them, and it will
Pause.
get worse.
Hold on. All right.
How many?
Gotcha.
I'm glad you mentioned that again, Detroit 313. How many of the LGBT men were disappointed when they found out Bottoms was a female with that name?
Ooh.
Oh, far too many.
Damn. That's fucked up, but okay.
But it's funny.
Yeah, that
But
is
you know
funny.
she's gonna have plenty of them in her campaigns, performing more than like the backup dancers for Meg Thee Stallion.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Give me one
I
second.
thought you said there were. I thought you said there were plenty of bottoms.
Yeah, hold on, wait a minute, Charles. Give me a second. Thank you, Detroit. Thank you for the last super chat. Like, share, subscribe, hit my Cash App, support the show, hit the super chat, support the show. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. You better thank your donors.
Before we continue, could you please highlight a previous comment by Detroit 313?
1 second.
Says, meanwhile, diesel price.
Meanwhile, go ahead, read that.
This one he says, meanwhile, Kamala supported death penalty for black people in prison to ignore to review it, as a prosecutor says Michael Jackson, LOL. Yeah, but that's not what I was talking about. Detroit had a comment. He said, meanwhile,
diesel prices are $3. Go ahead.
Are $3.36, and gas prices are around $2.65 in battleground states.
Mm-hmm.
How many more times do you got to get kicked in your fuck?
Oh, don't forget. Meanwhile, gas prices in the Democrat-ran cities are still up and absurd. Anyway,
mouth before you get up and punch back. So,
good question. How did this motherfucker even find?
Where is the country of white?
We got to talk about what happened to this young and promising baseball player.
It never fails.
Okay, this is a video where he cries about me.
It never fails. No matter how much I talk about being above politics.
Now we just played his newest videos. Does he sound like he's above politics?
Bishop Bullwinkle?
Hell no.
Some political hack will come in. This particular.
Oh, I got your name. Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
Listen. Hack right here has been snipping at my nuts for years now.
I don't swing that way, bro.
See, him and I can't see eye to eye. He likes to come in and talk shit, but I can't see why the fuck he would want to do that. Nobody is going to kiss the Democrat Party ass. Who in the fuck asked them to do so? Well, kids.
Well, if you listen to your content, you did, dummy.
He hasn't been embarrassed enough. Let's see if I can embarrass him some more. He's AB Media 83.
No, at least he got my name right.
Which means he was born in 1983.
And? Oh, Charles, you're going to love this one.
Which means I have at least 12 years more experience than this idiot does. And as you can see,
yeah, exactly.
This is all he does. This is it. There's no media. It's just.
Oh, once again, there's no media. Oh, okay, I don't do any media, right? Well, let's look. Let's see. Simp alert! Simp! 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 You big dummy! I'm independent.
Apparently,
media,
on
right?
this platform that we're on now, this isn't
Mhm.
media, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's him. But I'm sorry, y'all didn't get a good look at him. Hold on. Well, at least he put on a suit this time.
Actually, in all fairness, and I haven't disclosed this, but believe it or not, that's an AI generated image. I'm just that
Actually, you
damn
mentioned that
good.
before.
Yeah, I'm just that damn good. But anyway, it looks so good. I was like, shoot, I was like, fuck it, I'll run with it.
Mm-hmm.
Last time he had a profile picture, didn't look good. It didn't look good.
Well, I'm not trying to date you or any woman that listens to you, so whatever.
So once again, I am forced to take somebody's child to school.
Good luck taking a Marines child to school. Good luck.
Semper Fi, do or die.
Especially a child I did not birth into this world, and if I had, I would disown.
You can't
Okay,
birth children. You're male. You
Pretty
can
much.
only
go through this
sign
again.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't learned yet. Are you incapable of seeing anything outside of the prism of Democrat and Republican?
Now we just
Check.
played this video. He wanted
Mm-hmm.
to talk. Y'all just heard this idiot's video. And he's talking to me like this? Really?
Is that what this is?
AV,
Yeah.
as far as him asking you to see things, all I'm gonna remember what I said about. Remember that quote from Kenshi in Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat X.
Yeah.
Blindness has its advantages.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just so illiterately bold that it is impossible for you to see anything outside of Democrat and Republican? You were the same motherfucker because you were trying so desperately to kiss ass to get accepted. You were the
As I said before, I honestly don't know if I'm accepted by MAGA or not. I never really asked.
same motherfucker that will sit up and tell people that the Democrats are the party of KKK and the Republicans freed the slaves. Nobody gives a shit. And if you have to go that fucking far back to find any glory in the side that you live in or the side that you vote for, your party is ass.
Okay, let's go back to the last Democrat president we had. Who was his mentor again? Oh, right,
Segregationist.
Strom Thurmond, a Ku Klux Klan member. Dumbass.
On a political level, you're going to keep voting for a party that does not want you. They have made this abundantly clear.
Oh, you shouldn't talk about the Democrat Party like that. They made it abundantly clear they don't want heterosexual black men. They made that abundantly clear.
Did you think when they said black fatigue, your ass wasn't talked about?
No, I'm sure they were talking about. I'm sure the racist one were talking about me. What's the big deal? What else is new?
Yes, stupid, you are. They were talking about your black ass. You were part of black fatigue, idiot. No matter how much you dance for dry ass Popeye's biscuits with not an ounce of water within 10 miles, you're still part of it, dummy.
We have the snowman in the building. What's going on, Brian?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Oh, dealing with this hater. The stream is actually for hit.
Who in the vinyl blue fuck is this asshole?
This asshole called me out on TikTok. I would do a TikTok stream, but her brews really bad over there. If you clown them too much on their lives, they'll report to live so that it gets taken down. So I'm not debating him over there. So I made this stream and I offered for him to come on Saturday. So if he comes on Saturday, just know I might take y'all down and take him one-on-one. I don't care.
Look, I'll have my popcorn ready for that. All right. So what did he say? I want to know what he said. I changed that. Do I want to know what he said?
Just keep listening.
Okay.
Here we go.
But more than anything,
he's talking to me now. He thinks because he has 13 to 12 years on me that he can son me. So he's not the first.
You were
last.
voting against the best interests of every fucking person in your life.
Based on what fact?
I'm sure you don't give a fuck.
He's mad because I told him nobody's going to kiss the Democrat Party's ass for you.
And we're not. Next.
And I'm pretty sure they don't give a fuck about you. But you cannot sit up and try to give anybody any sort of salient ass advice about anything, especially when you don't know what the fuck you are talking about.
Pause.
Now he's projecting.
Pause.
But anyway.
You know what? That makes me mad.
Is what he's saying to you when he doesn't. I haven't been here for the whole stream because I just got done wrapping up the Fever Atlanta game.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I'm gathering from this 30 seconds at Indiana, 81-76.
Nice. Go Caitlin.
Exactly.
Also, 81. Go Pacers for last night.
You know what?
I gotta get it into Tyrese Halliburton, man. He
listen,
everybody wrong.
I picked the Pacers to win in 5 games. Fuck the Knicks. They're gonna choke again. Back to this business.
Oh man, the crash outs on TikTok are hilarious. Have you been looking at the crash outs on TikTok? They're like, no! We were ahead by almost 20. No.
Wait. I gotta do it.
Yep.
That's on a political level. You have no fucking idea what you speak of. You don't.
He can tell himself that lie. I don't have to give a shit, but you can tell himself that lie. He's talking about me. He says I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But okay.
Now that's
you regurgitate the same shit that you heard some other goofy motherfucker say that has said some other goofy motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Okay, you asshole. Have you taken a look in the mirror?
No, you don't have to do that. Just replay the stream, and I've played what his political thoughts are. So which makes what he's telling me so ironic.
Okay.
There's some white supremacist said. You sound like a fucking broken Xerox machine. Talking to you right now is wasting my goddamn time, not yours.
Actually, the truth might be the opposite. I probably wasted my time, but since you called me out, you know.
Yours, mine. I'm giving you glory, and you are giving me fucking IBS.
You look like
and on a personal level. This is the only attention you get. Now I understand you have a kink fetish of being beat down by a smarter black man, and I get that, but you probably need to find somebody else to fuck with. You do.
Stop. Stop. He had to take it there.
Yeah, I barely comment on this dude's comments.
Okay.
I subscribe from because I got tired of listening to his bullshit, but he still comes in my For You page, so I said something.
Because you are literally.
Can I play something, please?
Go ahead.
Since he made that comment, this comes to mind.
Tell me, what is gay?
Since he made that. He's
about to get more disrespectful.
No.
Quite literally. Beneath me.
Oh, I'm supposed to be beneath him? Okay.
Beneath him.
Yeah.
Beneath him.
That's what he said. He's married. Now he is married and has a grandfather, but I'm supposed to be beneath him. But okay.
How are you beneath him?
I am literally
I'm also married and a grandfather. You and I are on the same level because we talk.
Forehead to even have this
stupid motherfucker. You stupid incompetent son, bitch.
He doesn't know I've had PhDs on my channel, so it is what it is.
He doesn't need to know.
Exactly.
Literally feel sometimes like
this motherfucker is
that
sorry
line in Braveheart. Who is it that speaks to me as if I needed his advice?
Oh, I love this. Let me. No, I need to replay this.
Do it again.
I'm literally stepping on your fucking forehead to even have this goddamn conversation. I literally feel sometimes like that line in Braveheart. Who is it that speaks to me as if I needed his advice?
Now,
cook.
I cooked him on this one because, unfortunately for him, I have watched the movie Braveheart. Do you know who he's talking about? Anybody who's watched the movie Braveheart knows exactly who he's talking about. He's talking about King Longshanks, the
Edward
dude
the
that put
First.
that
Edward
bullshit.
Longshanks.
Yeah, I forget his official name, but
Edward the First.
Edward the First, the dude that put that bullshit law on the Scots that said their knights get first dibs on their wives, which caused the
Prima
Civil
Loca.
War.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the guy who?
Oh, he also threw his Fruity Son's lover out the window. That was pretty funny. And
Who is this person who thinks that I need to take his advice?
Yeah, that's
I
when
remember that scene.
That's when he threw his Fruity Son's boyfriend out the window. I'm sorry, that scene was pretty funny. But anyway, that's who that's who you want to quote. You want to quote that guy, and he was thinking about screwing his son's wife because he knew his son was a fruitcake. Ooh.
In the immortal words of the late great Red Fox, aka Fred G. Sanford, "You big dummy."
Who remembers in that very movie?
Hold on, wait a minute. One more thing. You're gonna take a side of the dude who had the main hero beheaded and had him castrated?
Torn to pieces, actually.
Yeah, that's right. Torn to pieces and send his body parts to
all four corners of Britain, arms and legs,
corners of Britain, and had his head sitting in the London Tower.
Idiot. Fucking idiot.
Yes, dummy. We watched the movie like everybody else.
We also saw Sophie Marceau, who plays the Princess of Wales, let Longshanks know.
Let the main hero bust it down. But anyway.
Yeah. And she was carrying his baby. She was carrying, his baby.
Yep.
And let him know that his son wouldn't sit on his throne.
And he looking at his son like you fruity motherfucker. But anyway,
let's not forget what took it.
Shall I play the button again?
Just play the button again. We need to get back to let's finish the video out.
Okay.
Tell me, what is gay?
You are a waste of my time,
child. Motherfucker, you only got 13 years. Fuck you.
I've asked you to go live.
Now, to be fair, I could accept that for somebody that got 20 plus years on me. But
right.
13 years, fuck you.
You chicken the fuck out. Why? Because you can't stand on none of that bullshit you talk about.
Pause a minute. I got to give you this. Like I did this morning. You, and a whole lot of you.
I have seen all of your videos.
By the way, Snowman, just this is kind of off topic, but I never kept up with Jim Irsay like that. I didn't know he was a drug addict.
He was.
Okay.
He was.
Someone
someone
told me today he overdosed last year or something. I was like, damn.
He did.
Okay.
He did.
Whatever. I don't care.
Videos in one. It's the same shit. Ooh, let me regurgitate what's gonna give me the biscuits.
You know who he sounds like?
Oh
God, I can't believe I'm gonna make this joke, but I'm making it anyway.
I insult your appearance because at this point, that's the only way I can think of to get you to understand that you can't see me.
So now
we're seeing you right now.
John Cena now?
I am John Cena in your fucking world.
You were saying?
Let me know. Let me know.
What is this dude's name?
His name is Thomas Bishop.
Okay.
He calls himself Thomas the Villain Bishop. I call him Thomas the token liberal bishop.
Thomas Bishop. Okay. I'd like to begin with an opening statement. Thomas Bishop, you a bitch.
Unfortunately, that might be an understatement.
When you are ready to put that bullshit that you've been chasing around on my nuts for 2 years.
No.
I don't swing that way.
No.
To the test. If you ain't willing to show and prove, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Host a live, I'll show up. I'll host
No,
a
you
live
won't.
you show
No, you won't.
so I
No,
can
you won't.
literally eviscerate your
Bullshit.
ass.
By the
Bullshit.
way, I have tagged his YouTube name. I am not going to debate him on TikTok because I know how them butthurt blues operate over there.
Oh yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Butthurt Blues have rated TikTok.
If you think I'm lying, go watch somebody that supports Democrats over there.
I've seen it. I've seen
it too many times. No.
But if you're not going to do that, you're going to be the coward ass motherfucker I've known you to be for 2 fucking years. Continue to make these dumb ass.
The link's in the chat, motherfucker, if you're listening. And I've already sent out a TikTok video. You could debate me today or you could debate me Saturday. It doesn't make me any difference.
If he
and
comes
I'll bring
Saturday,
everybody and I'll put in
as comments, and all I'm going to do is laugh at your stupid ass and block you because
Saturday, I'll gladly step out of the way.
Wasting my fucking time. Nobody wants to kiss the Democratic Party's ass. I don't give a fuck if you do or not.
Or Republican for that matter.
I think I've made it perfectly
fucking
clear that I'm not a Democrat.
You sound like one.
You look like one.
Or progressive. Or conservative.
Bullshit.
Or liberal. Okay. No. I'm a goddamn damn near socialist, stupid. Meaning I'm
Stupid. Socialism consists of what? Liberal thought processes.
Pretty much.
Smarter than you.
What's up,
Pick
Dr.
up a book. Any book. I don't give a fuck what it is. Cat in the Hat. I don't care.
He asked me to pick up a book. Okay. Reading the 48 Laws of Power, Man Not, American Slave Coast. What else am I reading? Multiple technical books on graphic design, web design, programming.
Keep going.
Some I got multiple. I got several Billy Graham books that I need to go through. Got a book called "Conform to the Image." This religious book. Another book called "He's God, We're Not." Another religious book. The Bible in general. I like to read from the New Translation Version.
What about Daughters of the Trade?
Got that book too. Daughters of the Trade.
Nice.
The Art of War, The Five Rings.
I need to get the Art of War by Sun Tzu, but that's going to be
Ultimate
my
Sausage, The Five Rings, also just.
I got Richard Reed's book, Boys and Men.
When you get your intelligence level nearly close to what I was leaving out of high school, then maybe I'll talk to you.
Whatever.
And
Until
now
such
you're being a
time,
coward.
you're wasting my time, child. I should start
Once again, child, you got 13 years on me. Fuck you.
charging you for these lessons. With your ignorant ass.
If you want to watch what that dude's about, you just watch the replay. I'm tired of looking at his ass. But yeah. So the Fever beat that dude today, huh?
Snowman.
I'm here. What's up?
So the Fever beat that dude today, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But for those you don't know, Brittany Griner plays for Atlanta.
Nice.
And that's who they beat
And
today.
she fouled out tonight.
Oh.
5.7 rebounds.
What was Caitlin's numbers tonight?
I didn't eat all your brownies. They're not. Why not?
Uh-oh.
I'm getting yelled at for brownies. I ate a couple. That's it.
Sound like a black woman to me. I'm just saying.
I know that.
And that means they're mine.
Wrong.
I'm the one with the problems.
Yeah, it sound like a black woman to me. Don't eat my brownies.
You know, the bad part is, I'll say it again. She loves that joke. Jody absolutely adores that joke.
I just can't wait till y'all be like, swallow it and shut the fuck up.
Let me see if I can find this video. I want Snowman to react to this. This is about Caitlin Clark. This is some of the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
Okay.
What I got to see if I can find it first though.
Yeah.
I know I'll put it on the Black Female Effery. Let's see if I can find this video. But it's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
Oh fuck. I had as many as 100 people watching tonight, man.
Nice.
100. I think it peaked at 111.
Okay, cool.
Peaked at 111. Tuesday, I think it peaked at, I don't know. That's my channel intro that you all heard. I think it peaked at Tuesday. It peaked at 101. And right now we're sitting at 1,800 views. I know that number's going to grow. Saturday when we play the champs.
Sometimes you got to go through your little shining star station.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I think me covering the WNBA is going to be a hit this summer, especially now since I'm feeling a hell of a lot better than before.
And now they're feeling a hell of a lot more controversial.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That they are. And I think I've officially been welcomed because I'm over 1,700 subscribers now because I picked up 10 tonight. And I got a super sticker in the process.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep. I think I'm starting to I'm getting in the right lane now. So I think by football season I should cross $2,000.
Yeah, what was Caitlin's numbers tonight?
11 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists.
And you didn't have to sleep with the mayor to do it.
Hell no. Natasha Howard was the big gun tonight for Indiana. She finished with 26 and 7.
So it was a kind of a slow night for her today, huh?
Yeah. It was a bad shooting night for Caitlin Clark, but the rest of the team picked her up.
Cool. You're not gonna get them on.
Hey, all you need is another Baltimore chick out there. She shoot out the lights. And then, the Baltimore chick might run to the car, get a gun, and shoot out the lights.
I can't find that video, Harold. This is just as stupid. And brace yourself. This is a special kind of stupid.
First of all, stop calling me a female because that's mad disrespectful. I don't want to be called anything with a man in it or a male or nothing like that. Okay? Don't call me a female no more. Call me a woman.
Huh? Hey, give me this button here. Hold the fuck up. Give me this button. Hold up.
Tell you, I can't.
Would you play that? Whoa.
Oh my God.
First of all, Al Michaels. He did what? Play it again.
First of all, stop
I know I'm
calling me
gonna
a
hurt my
female
ears.
because that's
Play
mad
it again.
disrespectful. I don't want to be called anything with a man in it or a male or nothing like that. Okay? Don't call me a female no more. Call me a woman.
Huh?
Stop the cap.
Lowered expectations.
Y'all give me 1 second.
And last but not least,
I'm being extra petty today. Give me y'all.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Give me 1 second. I gotta set my camera up properly. Let's see. Make this text big enough so everybody can see it. Okay. All right, that's good. gonna leave.
You're
Well, yeah, I'm
right,
gonna put it
Detroit
in Clint.
313.
All right, that's loaded up. We can put my virtual camera on. Just and give me just 1 second. I gotta make sure I'm on the right program that I created. Actually,
Why am I gonna laugh out loud again?
oh, you are. You are.
Call me a woman?
Now,
BGS?
Now that's some
First of all,
bull.
stop calling me a female because that's mad disrespectful. I don't want to be called anything with the
hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Cameras on. Okay, good.
Are you ready?
Mhm.
man in it or a male or nothing like that. Okay, don't call me a female no more. Call me a woman.
Okay. Let's take that down. And all right. Let's have a little fun here. Class. Now, let's spell out woman for a minute. Woman.
Yep.
She now remember she said she don't want to be called anything with a male or man in it.
Yep. Yep.
Woman.
You asshole. I love you for that.
Oh, I can't.
You asshole. Hold up. I want y'all to let this marinate for a few seconds.
Hit my cash app and support the show is pinned at the top.
Hey, drop old snowman a cash app too at Tallman Dr. K50, please. It's going toward my family.
Woman. Female. Now remember, she said she
What
didn't call.
What the fuck is that?
She didn't want to be called anything with a
With
male or female
male
in
or
it. Female in it. Female woman. But then she said, "Call me a woman."
Get the fuck out of here!
Well, actually, to be fair, let's say man, woman.
Yes.
One man is plural.
Okay.
Woman.
Okay. Hold up. I gotta accompany it with this sound. Does she know? Nope. I'll answer my own question. There you go.
Nah. The lack of self-awareness on here is amazing. But the dumbass video I was talking about.
Okay.
This black heifer pretty much just insulted every black female athlete I've ever heard of. She said that Caitlin Clark is making it bad for black female athletes out there.
Huh?
Are you kidding me? He did what?
I'm sorry. My age is beginning to show at age 52 and my ears are going bad. Would you repeat that again for me, please?
She claims that Clayton Clark is making it bad for black female athletes. I know how to find it. Let me go to my boy's channel because I know he responded. I know my boy responded to it. Give me 1 second.
How do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up?
Once again. Wrong button, but it fits.
How do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up?
Let me see if I can find this video.
I'm about to make that button. I'm gonna make that video button right now. How do you fuck that up? I'm gonna make that button right now.
I just say call her it.
I don't think even it can do it justice.
Found it.
Oh no.
But yeah, found it.
Oh shit.
And this is some dumbass shit, but this has to be heard.
First of all,
Hold on, wait
before
a
you
minute.
hit
Caitlin Clark is
play,
an engagement.
before you hit play, forgive me. Look at this bitch's face.
Yeah, that's
Find the
that
lie.
that's definitely a 2.
That ain't even a 2. No, that's a 2, all right. Put a minus in front of that bitch.
Oh, -2. Okay.
Caitlin Clark is an engagement to all Black female athletes. It is 2025,
How?
and you cannot be scared to call out racism, especially when people are doing it in your name. We don't have to explain the concept of the Great White Hope. There are plenty of people that explain it, but specifically when it comes to sports, this is beyond.
She's a better basketball player.
I'll let you finish that out.
Whatever
Then I'll
fan
go
base
off.
she had in college. These are not even fans. These are people who see her as someone that can take down a Black woman. That Black woman being Angel Reese. Her constantly saying she wants to drown
Stop.
out the noise is
I
not
ain't waiting. Freeze. Freeze it. Freeze it. I want you to go back a few seconds and play that again.
we had in college. These are not even fans. These are people who see her as someone that can take down a Black woman. That Black woman
Stop.
being Angel Reese. Her constantly.
Stop. First of all, Angel Reese sucks ass at basketball. Okay?
Pretty much.
I'm a sportscaster who makes his judgment on people's chosen field of play. Okay? Caitlin Clark is not a danger. In fact, she's one of the sweetest girls I ever saw.
Yeah, she's
Okay?
a sweetheart.
She is an absolute sweetheart. She's a hell of a
It's all
competitor.
sweetheart, but she's a sweetheart.
She's a sweetheart. Okay? She's a hell of a competitor, which is more than what I can say for you, you dumb bitch. But
Anyway.
she's a sweetheart.
Saying she wants to drown out the noise is not going to work anymore, especially when you are part of a league whose brand is being a footer for social justice. The W has been very vocal about social justice issues for years. Hell, in 2020, you had the league back Raphael Warnock, my senator, to get Kelly Lockyer not only off as a team owner of the dream, but out of office. She was trying to run for Senate. And if she does not call out this racism directly, more Black women are going to be in danger. Not just Angel, not just Black women on Chicago Sky, all Black women, including her Black ass teammates. And if she continues to not,
I told you it was stupid.
Not only let these people use her as a Great White Hope, but also for the W to use this rivalry in quotations as marketing.
Can you even stop? Please stop. Please stop. Can you even pronounce the word rivalry?
Probably not.
Finish it.
Black and queer women in this league. Lastly, for the men that either want to switch up and be on the Protect Angel Reese, train after all the seasons of you,
not going to happen. Kick rocks.
Just boosting Caitlin Clark, and to the men that basically want to jump on the Caitlin Clark support train, i.e., CGR, whatever your name is, a LeBron. We ain't gonna forget your comments coming. The ancestors will deal with you.
Speaking of which, before I play my buddies, yeah.
Bullshit.
Would you send me the link to that video, please? I want to couple it with something myself. I'll break that out tomorrow, but please send me that.
Let me send it to you now while I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Share, copy link. Pull up a Facebook instance. And yep, there you are.
Thank you. How?
Oh crap! I gotta copy the link again.
How do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up?
It's called the gynocracy. That's how you fuck it up. This is what 50 years of the gynocracy has brought us. There you go. To your message.
All right. I got it. Thank you.
Let me make
Good
sure. Yeah.
gracious.
Now, for some comic relief, then we're probably going to get out of here. Let's shout out to 360 Smooth. Let's listen to the 360 Smooth response to this video. Oh, crap. Oh, wait a minute.
Caitlin Clark is an endangerment to all Black female athletes. It is 2025, and you cannot.
Disrespectfully speaking, shut the fuck up. You want to know what the real danger to Black women in the WNBA is? You bitches.
Damn right. Damn right.
Black women. You're the ones.
Give me the bell.
Who
Give me the
picked
bell.
Angel Reese to be your spokeswoman, to be your great Black hope. A woman who, by most basketball standards, is mid at best. You were the ones who made her rise this
Oh, wait a minute. No, but isn't mid being nice, though? I'm just saying.
racially motivated thing. Because you want her to be the Black Joan of Arc or Harriet Tubman of basketball for women. That's what you did.
Just play
You
the
stuck
ball,
her
Tim,
ass
will you
in the
please?
spotlight. And in typical toxic Black woman fashion, what did she do? She latched on to that shit. She let that shit get to her head. And before long, she became the typical sassy Black woman who's good for nothing but being sassy.
Pretty much.
That's it.
That's
It
all.
just so happened that
That's
she
all.
was attractive. And that gave something for you all to talk shit about. Oh, yeah, because nobody looks as good as us. And that was it. You don't get accolades and points in athletic sport for just looking fucking pretty. You have to play the game well. And apparently, she has been sucking at playing basketball as of late.
That's the truth.
And you Black women want to bitch, moan, and complain about these women not making as much money to play the game as the men are. But to this day, most of you sorry bitches couldn't even tell us what stations to watch the WNBA games on or what fucking times the games even start because you don't fucking watch the games. And now here it is.
Who was one of the first people to say that, folks? Class?
You. Class. I believe it was somebody called Snowman.
Damn straight.
I got a question.
Better point. I'll couple it with this. Who was with me when I said that?
I believe I was.
Who was the pretty lady that was with me when I said that several times?
Jody?
That's right. My wife, Jody.
Here's a question. Angel Reese, why do people never really talk about her skills as a basketball player, but they talk about the antics?
Oh, that's
That has
easy.
to make me
That's easy. Since 2023, she hasn't had any skills. Oh, did I say that aloud?
Because when I looked at what did she do during the college games?
Her two best games were when she beat Iowa for the national championship. Oh, that was her best year. And in a regional final against Iowa a year later, tallied 17 points and 20 rebounds on a bad knee. I'll give her those.
Yeah, now y'all here's
But you're telling me she's missing layups?
Yeah, I'll get to that, Charles. Now, for everybody who says y'all just hate on Angel Reese's basketball play, see for yourself.
Yes.
Cardoso with the miss. Angel Reese picks it up, what she's good at. Getting
And this is
another
from
offensive
tonight.
rebound. She says, "Give me that." How about another? Persistence trying to pay off.
Blocked.
Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese won't give
Blocked.
it. Jones with another block. The bench.
John Quayle
Cardoso
Jones
with the
on the block.
miss. Angel Reese pick.
Angel Reese, part 32. Let's get it. This ain't LeBron. This is butter pecan. Bang! They want to put her at point forward this season. They want her making plays because she's a playmaker. Bang! Said Angel Reese hit a buzzer beater. You got to check this out. 3, 2, 1. Who cares? They lost by 35 points. At least she got her 17 rebounds. Hey, Ma, you got a receipt for this Barbie? I think this one's broken. Send it back. She only had as much passion for basketball as she did for her hate for Caitlin Clark and her get up, scream in her face. You know, you should be thanking her because you would have missed another wide open layup. They say, but don't lie. Oh, she gonna cry. 35% from the field. Trash. She had 5 turnovers. Trash. There are living human beings that breathe, that enjoy this kind of basketball. To the psych ward you go. Burn. It's like driving by a car wreck. I can't help myself. I can't stop watching. Burn. Angel Reese, part 30.
Pause that a minute, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You were with me on Saturday, AB, for the Fever Sky game. When that foul was called in the third quarter, my partner and I had a little bit of a debate that it was a common foul versus a flagrant foul. They upgraded it to a flagrant foul. And when Angel Reese missed those free throws, I said 3 little words. Ball don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Ball don't lie. And it sure didn't lie tonight either. Because they got creamed by the champs tonight. 99-74. Matter of fact, little live research before we go off the air here. And I want to find Angel Reese's stats from tonight. Now, I know Caitlin Clark had a bad game. I did that game. But the Indiana Fever won.
Mm-hmm.
Here tonight, the Chicago Sky got blown out 99-74.
Yep. Damn. I'm looking at the score now.
They were outscored in the second quarter. Y'all ready for this? 25-9.
Ooh, that's ugly. They only scored 9 points. What's that? That's 3 threes, right?
Basically. The Chicago Sky scored 9 points in the second quarter. The quarters are shorter than NBA quarters, yes, by 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But you scored 9 points in 10 minutes. 9. Oh, and as far as Angel Reese goes, y'all are going to get such a kick out of this. And I know, AB, you're going to get a kick out of this. Because Angel Reese played 27 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
She was 2 of 6 from the free throw line. She had 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 5 turnovers, and 2 points. 2.
Hold up. So,
you heard
how many rebounds did she have again?
12.
12. Nope. I can't even put that on Ben Wallace. Even Ben Wallace scored more than that. Never mind.
Listen,
I can't.
Ben Wallace is a champion. Wallace.
I can't even give her Ben Wallace stats. Nope. Never mind.
Nope. You can't. No, because Ben Wallace actually hit some free throws. Ben Wallace shut down Shaquille O'Neal when it counted. Game 5, 2004. Game 5, 2004. Anyone? Matter of fact, Ben Wallace in Game 5 in 2004, when coached by Larry Brown to be a scorer, had 17 points and 21 rebounds in a clincher. In a championship walk-off clincher in which Detroit won by 13.
Never mind. I can't even give her that.
Tonight. Oh, and I didn't tell you the biggest stat of the game. I said she was 2 for 6 from the free throw line, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell you the best part of this failure. From the field, 0 for 8.
Wait a minute. So basically, her 2 points were from the free throw line?
Yep.
Damn.
I will say it again. She was 0 for 8.
What have I always said about Angel Reese, Snowman? What have I always said about Angel Reese? Oh, right. When is somebody going to teach her how to play basketball? Seriously.
Kevin, you said it best.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
And yes, Detroit 313. Ben Wallace is indeed a legend. Out of
Yes.
Virginia Union University.
Yes. But yeah, anyway, this stream was supposed to be about Thomas the token liberal Vischer, but he didn't want to show up, so
Of course he
it's
didn't
not my
want to show
problem.
up because he's as cowardly as LeBron James in the NBA Finals.
Now, if he shows up Saturday or another Saturday after that, I don't really care. I'm not going to do another stream just for him. But if you want to show up on my weekly show, that's fine. I don't really care.
He won't. He's
And
too much of a bitch.
and he doesn't have to worry about me mentioned on TikTok. I got better things to do. I'm not a salty MAGA like him. I can't hate on Butthurt Blue like that all day. He makes 3 or 4 videos a day crying about something MAGA or somebody else does. I can't do that. I don't want to waste my time doing that.
It is time consuming. I'm going to get on out of here. I want to finish laundry before I go to bed. And then I'm going to crash until 10:59 tomorrow morning.
Yep, I'm about to get out of here too. I would like to thank everybody that came through. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace. Yo, this is AB Media 83. Want to support the channel? Hit the Cash App. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification so you can be notified next time I upload a live stream or video. And always remember, keep it grinding, keep it pushing, keep it moving. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace.